A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the new rescue helicopter. Hey!
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City.
Hey!
These iconic commercials are more than just memes, they are memories of a better Lego City line. You know, when Lego City wasn't just police sets, but what was the rise and fall of the Lego City line? Let's check that out now. Let's take a look at its history. Lego City starts with its predecessor, Lego Town. You know, that monorail line. Many might recognize these sets, like the pizzeria. Even if you didn't grow up with these sets, I have to appreciate the look of them. I personally like the gas station. In my opinion, it's pretty chill. But the idea to create a Lego City has been at the core of Lego since the beginning. It was always the idea of creating a world of your own, aka a Lego City. And so, Lego evolved. In the 1990s, Lego started making more Lego sets, which we all know today. I really like the look of this set, but we had a fall. Lego City Center, it looks bad. It suffered a lot with Lego's fall at the time. But with the dawn of the new millennium came a new theme, Lego World City. In 2003, this obscure Lego theme was the predecessor to the Lego City we all know and love. It is considered to many as the Lego City themed stuff, I guess. My favorite are the trains, like this classic one, and the shadow theme, but it suffered a lot with Lego's problems at the time, like the exaggeration with big pieces and weird stuff that doesn't make sense in the real world. Lego started making weird big pieces, which you can look here, but I think they made a good job compared to Jack Stone. Watch this video here for more. But guys, be sure to subscribe right now and click that like button. Thanks. And then in 2005 was the year. What a year! Lego World City was rebranded into Lego City.
Start the new rescue helicopter.
However, unlike its predecessor, it was not limited to sets involving rescue service like police, fire, or coast guard, but it was the first to establish new themes like construction with set releases. The police station became actually quite large, and in 2006, Lego brought back the airport sub-theme for city/town, a separate A340 inspired aircraft that didn't come with the airport. But my favorite was the trains. You know guys, I love trains. You can check out a bunch of videos on my channel about Lego trains and Lego train MOCs. This was the best Lego cargo train ever in my opinion, and so good, man. That train station, that yellow classic red station. And also there was a bridge and the rescue helicopter.
Start the new rescue helicopter.
And the building crane. Yeah, Lego would never make a Lego building crane again like this one. It is unfortunate because I see many toy cranes at toy stores and I think it would be really good for 69 bucks. Yes, this costs 69 bucks. Just that. In comparison, this recent Lego set cost 100 bucks. We also got the school harbor and what I think is the best Lego City gas station ever. It is small, but it has a lot of detail and that cool convenience store. Oh, and airmail airplane set. Oh, that's so nostalgic to me. I remember building that as a kid. Oh, and that cargo plane. Wow, I remember building that one. And in 2009 came Farm. Wow, I remember those little pigs, buying them at the store. Wow, that was so good. And the Lego City corner was such a great set with that pizzeria. Oh, unfortunately it was actually the first Lego set I glued. Yeah, so that's bad. Wow, and the construction set, I remember building that. I was at the Saratoga Springs Hotel at Walt Disney World. It was pretty cool. The other airport sets, wow, so good. And these public transport sets, wow. Lego doesn't make sets like they used to, right? But then came mediocre Lego train sets. These were actually my first Lego train sets. but I remember at the time thinking that they weren't as good as their predecessors. But 2013 came and the fall started. Now guys, we have to take a look at why Lego City fell. This will be my opinion, just my opinion, but I think there are a lot of things that contribute to that, and you can comment them down below. Thanks guys. Yeah, the sets were not that good. I remember when I was youngling back then and think why there were so many freaking firefighter sets. I even turned that abandoned house into a normal house because it was so boring. But I think Lego City started to focus too much, in my opinion. It is my opinion. This is studios. You might say, how can you claim that? Well, I am not a Jank Bricks. In fact, I don't compare to Jank Bricks. Good comprehensive reviews analyzing every centimeter inch of a Lego set in a review. I just look at it and say my opinion, but there is no but. Moving on, let me say I like firefighters and police IRL, but I think Lego City should go back to its root and make more train sets and construction sets and even monorail maybe, just saying. But 2020 came, the worst year, and the police office was what is that? That is not even a proper police office compared to every other ever made, because it will get worse every year. I mean, look at this, it's way overpriced and too few pieces. I don't see that as good thing for little kids.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Because I don't think they'll be interested, and over time the interest for Lego City will fall. But then 2021 came and something new happened. Yeah, something new. What a surprise, right? Lego introduced the new road plate. Now I did a video going over all my opinion with the new road plates. You can check it out over here. But I do think the rest of the sets are a little overpriced, especially this one. It should cost $69, not $100. And the new stunt sets that are coming out, I think it's cool that Lego City is trying something quote-unquote different, but these ramps are gonna ramp up the price, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I need to stop making bad jokes. But there is also another issue that I would like to talk about: app reliability. You know, many new Lego sets use apps to contribute to their experience, and I don't like that personally, because each sets required a separate app, which I think is just a hassle. For example, the new space set and the train set requires apps, but the phone size changes, so like in 5 years you won't be able to fit your phone into that. And I also get annoyed when my phone automatically gets a notification or shuts down and then the train stops, because I like leaving the train running for itself. That's why I think things like Hidden Side and Video failed, because kids don't understand their concept and some parents are hesitant to give phones to their little kids. So Lego City is not what it used to be. But why?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because money, and Lego is only caring about that money because Lego is a company. Now, what do you think happened, and is there hope for Lego City? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys.